Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, Anuradha. Good morning, Rinal. Okay, Rinal, ready for the seminar?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I made you presented so that you can share your screen.
Ma'am,
Yes, Anuradha.
ma'am, on this Sunday you are showing that laboratory for the practical of
Okay,
106.
okay. Thank you so much for reminding me. But actually, if we see the timetable no, on that particular day,
Ah,
on
right.
Sunday, so it is full because on the same day, in the first half, we are having practice teaching demo lessons by the alumni. And I think in the second half, let me check. I think what is there in the second half?
Uh, just a minute, ma'am, I will tell you. Ma'am, in second half also geography method demo lesson is there. After that, ma'am, there is English poster presentation after that. This both,
Okay. English poster presentation. Huh? Okay.
yes,
Thank you. Thank you for reminding me, Anuradha. Let me talk with the senior college so that on the same day we can plan lab visit. That will be
yes,
better,
ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Because,
Okay.
ma'am, if practical, I am hurry for the writing part. That's
Okay.
why only the.
Okay. No issues. Let me check it and let you know.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Rinal.
Can I start,
Share
ma'am?
share your screen properly. Your PPT is not visible. Your screen is visible, but PPT is not yet visible, and your mobile should be in the horizontal mode, so screen will be properly visible to all. Yes, very good, very
No,
good.
ma'am.
Yes. All the best. You can start.
Yes, yes. So, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yes. So, today's good thought that is a life in as an adventure and I enjoy the ride. So, my name is Rinal Yeola, and today I conduct the seminar chapter number 2 that is a concepts in physics that is the sub point motion energy and force. So can you tell me what is a motion? Yes.
The
Yes, dear
movement
friends.
movement of object uh, in continuous position or continuous way, that is the motion.
Yes, very good. Very good, Anuradha ma'am. So motion is an object and it is a change the position in a continuously that is the one place to another place. For example, a car. Car is a from a one place to another place. Okay. See, these are the examples in our daily life. That is the car driving on a highway, falling object, spinning top, earth rotation, throw ball, Ferris wheel, satellite orbit, and cycling. These are the examples of the motion. Okay. So, types of motion. So, can you tell me types of motions? Yes.
Please
Okay.
be interactive.
Yes. See, rectilinear motion, circular motion, rotational motion, and periodic motion. Okay, so can you tell me what is a rectilinear motion? Yes, yes, friends. What is a rectilinear motion? What is a circular motion? What is a rotational motion? What is a periodic motion? Anyone? Yes, please. Okay, rectilinear.
Rotation motion.
Yes, Anuradha ma'am. Who is this?
Puja.
Yes, Pooja.
In circle shape, moving by circle shape. It is rotation motion or circular motion.
Yes, very good, Pooja ma'am. So first of all, rectilinear motion, it is a only through one axis. It is called a rectilinear motion. For example, a car, है ना? Car is a moving on a straight road, right? Can I write? Yes, Pooja ma'am.
Yes.
Rectilinear motion. Yes. Next example, that is a plane flying in the sky, right? These are
Yes.
the
Yes.
rectilinear. It means it is a only pass through in a one axis. Okay. Next one, that is
Okay.
a circular. So what is a circular motion? Yes. Okay. It is a rotate
Moving
along a,
round.
yes, yes. It is a rotate along
In
a circular car. Can you give any one
circular
example of the circular motion?
fan.
Yes. Yes,
Fan.
very good.
Ceiling
Yes,
fan.
very good. Ceiling fan, that is blades rotating around a hub. Okay. Just a minute, ma'am. तेव्हाच सांगितलं होतं ना. काय बघायचं. Next one, that is the rotational motion. So what is a rotational motion? Yes. Yes. Rotational. Yes. What is the rotational motion? Yes, rotational motion is the an object around a circular path in a fixed orbit. That is a rotational motion. For example, that is a electric fans, windmills, bicycles, wheels, right? These are the examples of the rotational motion. Next one, that is a periodic. So what is the periodic motion? Yes, yes, Pooja ma'am, Anuradha ma'am. What is a periodic motion? Yes, it is a
It is on
represented.
time.
Yes, yes. Please continue. Please continue, ma'am.
It is on time period base rotation.
Yes. Yes, very good, ma'am. So periodic motion, that is a represented in equal interval of a time. That is a, for example, can you give any example? Yes. Okay, that is a water wave,
Oh,
right? A
yes.
bouncing ball,
Yes.
rocking
Yes.
chair, right? These are the examples of the periodics. So can you understood what is a motion and types of motion?
Yes.
Yes. Okay,
Yes.
good. So next one, that is the law of motion. So Einstein Newton's, it is a state the three laws of motion, first, second, and third. So we have to explain one by one. That is a Newton's first law. So do you know what is the Newton's first law of motion? Yes, any idea about this? Yes, ma'am. Yes, Pooja ma'am, Anuradha ma'am, and
The Newton's first law of motion is nothing but the law of inertia. In that, he told that any object which is in it's in remain at the same state, means it resting phase, or if it is in continuous moving in straight line at a constant speed, unless we are applying external force upon it. If we applied a force only that time, that will move from one place to another place, otherwise change its direction. That is the law of inertia.
Yes, very good, ma'am. So can you give any one example?
Yes, sure. If you throw the ball, when we are throwing the ball, that comes down after some time. And when if there is a lot of wind, velocity is more at that time, that the direction of that ball changes. Otherwise, it will be fall in straight line only.
Yes, very good, Anuradha, ma'am. Thank you so much. So, Newton's first law, that is, it is a state that an object will remain at a rest or continuous moving in a straight line at a constant speed unless an external force acts upon it. And the inertia, it is the tendency of the object to resist change in their state of motion. That is a inertia. For example, see, shaking a tree, right? In our daily life example, that is a seat belt. Okay, when a car stop suddenly or in an accident, a seat belt prevent your body from moving forward due to inertia, right? Can I write? Yes. This is an example of the Newton first law. Next one, that is in our daily life example, that is a ceiling fan. A ceiling fan will keep rotation unless an external force is applied, right? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Next one, that is a blood in an elevator, shaking a tree, right? Headrest in cars are the examples of the Newton first law of motion. So next one, that is the Newton's second law of motion. So what is the Newton's second law of motion? Yes, any idea? Yes, friends, what is the Newton's second law of motion? Yes, friends, please. So Newton's second law of motion, that is the, it is a state that the force acting on the object is equal to the mass of the object, right? It means when force is increased, and at the time acceleration will be increased, and when force is a decrease, that the time acceleration will be decreases. Okay, that is the Newton's second law of motion. Same, it is uh, force is a multiple by its acceleration, that is force is equal to m into a, sorry, mass is the multiple by acceleration, that is a force. So force is equal to mass into acceleration. Force F is the force of the object, m is the mass of the object, and a is the acceleration of the object. See, F is equal to ma, and we know that force is equal to change of a momentum with a change of time, that is F is equal to differentiate mv divided by differentiate t. So how can we write in that is the acceleration? We know that acceleration, that is the change in a velocity with time. So F is equal to ma, that we a is a replace, that is the velocity in time, that we get F is equal to m in bracket v1 minus v initial divided by t1 minus t initial. So how can we get initial and first stage, that is the we have to get differentiate them. That's why we get F is equal to m in bracket v1 minus v initial and divided by t1 minus t initial. So velocity, momentum and acceleration are a vector quantity and each has a both magnitude and a direction. So we have to get two formula, that is F is equal to ma, and next one, that is a F is equal to m v1 minus v initial divided by t1 minus t initials. Okay, so can you give Newton's second law of the motions examples? Yes, any one example in our daily life? Yes, in our daily life example, that is a walking, driving a car, right? Bicycle. See, in
Yes.
our daily life, yes, yes. So can you give any one example? Yes, Anuradha ma'am. Okay.
Playing football.
Yes, very good. So in our daily life example, that is a bicycle, right? We all know that is a bicycle.
Bicycle.
Bicycle is a mass, right? And when
Yes.
we push the pedals of the bicycle, we can apply the force. And at the time when we apply the force in a increase, that the bicycle moves increase. And when we अप्लाई द फोर्स इन डिक्रीज, मतलब जब हम स्लो स्लो चलाते हैं तो वो भी उसका स्पीड भी कम ही रहता है, और जब हम फास्ट उसका जैसे कि हम स्कूटी का एक्सीलरेटर जब हम जोर से घुमा देते हैं तो वो बहुत जोर से जाता है, राइट? यस.
Yes.
सो pushing a shopping cart, kicking a soccer ball, driving a car, shooting a basketball, launching a rocket, swinging a golf club, pulling a wagon, pushing a shopping cart. These are the examples of the Newton's second law of motion. So can you understood what is the first law, what is the second law of the motion? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next one, that is the Newton third law of motion. So what is the Newton third law of motion? Yes, it is a very easy and very simple formula, that is Newton third law of the motion. Yes, anyone? Only try. Yes, Anuradha ma'am, Pooja ma'am. Okay. Newton third law of motion, it is stated that the equal and opposite reaction. That means if that is the simple, that is the action reaction process. The Newton third law of motion, it is called as the action reaction process, right? So Newton third law of motion state that the every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Understood what is Newton third law of motion? Every
Yes, ma'am.
action. Okay, so can you give any one example of the Newton third law of motion? It's a very simple ना, एक एक्शन किया तो
Pendulum.
उसको रिएक्शन मिलता है.
Pendulum.
Yes, very good. Yes, very good. Next one, that is a walking, jumping, right? These are the
Yes.
examples of Newton third law. Yes.
Yes.
Can you give any one example?
Mm,
Yes.
a bouncing ball which is thrown by upward side, downward side, and
Mhm.
it is upward opposite side comes upward.
Yes, walking is a very simple example of the Newton third law of motion, right? When we walk,
Okay.
we push the ground with our feet, right? The ground pushes we forward. जब एक पैर डालते हैं तो आगे दूसरा पैर करते हैं, राइट? तो हमारा अपोजिट डायरेक्शन में फोर्स अप्लाई होता है ना? यस.
Yes.
Okay, so these are the examples. That is a rocket launch, rowing a boat, bouncing a ball, swimming, recoil of a gun, walking, pushing a wall, hitting a basketball. These are the examples in our daily life, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what is the energy? Yes. Who is tell me what is the energy?
It is the capacity to do any work.
Yes, very good. So energy is the capacity that object or substance have to perform work or produce changes in the environment, right? It means it is a force that is a drive unblessed things to happen, right? So energy, that is the best example, that is a bulb, right? Bulb in electricity, it's an example of the energy. They give our electricity to bulb, right? So
Yes.
there are the different form of energy, that is a kinetic energy, potential energy, thermal energy, electric energy, and so on. So we have to uh, see one by one. So electric energy, can you tell what is the electric energy? Yes.
It is power supply given by power supply.
Okay. Example, anyone example?
Uh, Fan can do by that this energy. Uh, Mixer can work by electrical energy.
Yes, yes. So electrical energy, that is the, it is the electricity creates motion, light or heat, right? For example, that is the electric energy is the electric coils on your stove, lighting, wall outlets, batteries, electric bicycles, electric stoves. These are the examples of the electrical energy. Next one, that is the mechanical energy. So what is a mechanical energy? Yes, simple definition. It is a work energy, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for example, wind as is turned in a windmill है ना, पवन चक्की में हवा, मतलब वो चक्की चलती है ऐसे.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next one, next example, that is the spring, stretch band, उसमें stretch रहता है. And mechanical energy is also defined as the, that is a store in the object by density. For example, that is a spring, stretch bands, all things. Okay. Next one, that is a chemical energy. So what is a chemical energy? Yes. Okay. Yes, good. So chemical energy, it is called as the chemical reaction. For example, chemical energy is a food when it is a cook. Um, in other, that the chemical energy, that is a store in the bond of a atom and molecules, है ना? For example, that is a batteries, petroleum and natural gas. Can you give any one example in our daily life that is a chemical energy? Yes. Yes, Anuradha ma'am, Puja ma'am.
Cooking, cake, baking.
Yes, yes, very good. Cooking, digestion, and solar panels are the examples of in our daily life. That is a chemical energy. Okay, good. So next one, that is a gravitational energy. So what is a gravitational energy? Yes, very good. So gravitational
It
energy,
is
it is a
related to.
motion. Yes,
Yes, right, right.
yes, it is a motion that is caused by gravity, right? For example, yes, gravitational energy. Example.
Any thrown by upward side, it attracts to gravity. Is the gravitational energy
Okay, very
attracted
yes,
by?
yes, Pujam. Yes, very good. So, for example, water store in the dam. Yes, it is a gravitational energy. Gravitational energy, it means that is the caused by gravity. For example, that is a water store in a dam, right? Water falling down a waterfall, है ना? That is called as
Yes.
the gravitational energy. It means Gurutvakarshana, right? The next one, that is a radiant energy. So what is a radiant energy? Okay. Radiant energy, it is also the electromagnetic energy, and that is a travels in a transfer waves. For example, X-ray, gamma rays, and radio waves. That is a radiant energy. Okay. Next one, that is a nuclear energy. So what is a nuclear energy? Yes. Okay. Nuclear energy, it is a store in the nucleus and atom. That is the nuclear energy. Next one, that is a magnetic energy. So what is a magnetic energy? Yes, Pooja ma'am, Anuradha ma'am. Yes. Magnetic energy, that is the store in a magnetic field. Na? It is a store in the magnetic field, like that magnetism, electromagnets, right? That is the magnetic energy. So, potential energy. So, what is a potential energy? We know very well what is a potential energy and what is a kinetic energy. So, we'll tell what is a kinetic energy and what is a potential energy. Yes, first potential energy. Yes, Pooja ma'am, Anuradha ma'am. Okay. See, potential energy, it is a major work, right? It is the, we can store energy such as a gravitational energy which store in an object height, right? For example, that is a roller coaster. For example, that is a oil sitting in a barrel, right? Can you give any one example? That is a potential energy. It is a store in the energy. For example, जैसे मैंने बोला कि oil sitting in the barrel, right? Water in a lake, है ना, पानी जमा करते हैं हम, वैसा स्टोर करके रखते हैं ऐसा. Yes.
As a cell also is the battery cell also we can store the potential energy in the
Yes,
batteries.
yes, very good. Very good, Pooja ma'am. Very good. Energy in a battery, right? We can store na energy in a battery, right? Water sitting behind a dam, right? These are the examples of the potential energy. So, kinetic energy. Hmm? What is a kinetic energy? Yes. Yes, it's a very simple energy that is a moving object. Kinetic energy, that is a moving object. For example, moving water and wind. है ना? Electricity, it is a move in the
Yes,
battery, conductor, right?
yes,
This is the moving
yes.
object, है ना? So can you give any one example? Kinetic energy. जैसे मूव होता है, जैसे कि वॉकिंग, चलते समय पैर का, पैर होते कि नहीं मूव इधर से उधर, आगे पीछे होते हैं ना?
Yes, yes.
Flying airplane, right? These are the examples of the potential energy. So
Flowing
potential
on
energy.
tap, you tap water,
Yes, yes, very
which is
good, Pooja ma'am.
regularly comes in our tap.
Yes, yes, very good. So we have to see potential energy, kinetic energy, chemical energy, mechanical energy, nuclear energy, also radiant energy, thermal energy. So what is the thermal energy? Yes.
It's based on heat.
Okay, good try. So thermal energy, that is a comes from the movement of the atom and molecules in the substance. For example, that is a sunshine and geothermal energy, right? Thermal energy, that is the comes from the movement of the atom of molecules in the substance, that is called as the thermal energy, right? Okay. And heat energy. So can you tell what is the heat energy? Hmm. Yes, it's a very simple, na, heat energy.
Yeah, it is mm, the example is the gas which
Hmm.
we use to make some food or anything.
Yes, yes, very good. Heat energy, that is a push into motion by using heat. For example, cooking, boiling water, drying clothes, right? These are the examples of the heat energy, right? Very good, Puja ma'am. So next one, that is a force. So what is a force? Yes, Puja ma'am, Anuradha ma'am.
Force is applied by uh, us on the any object for moving or any action on action. Walking also is the example of that.
Yes, yes, yes.
We force to walk ourselves.
Mm-hmm. Yes, very good, Puja ma'am. So force, just a minute. Yes, force is an external agent capable of changing a body state and of a rest
Share,
or
Reena, share
motion.
it horizontally. The screen is not properly visible. Share it horizontally. Your mobile should be in landscape position.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, now it is
Okay.
okay. Now it is okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So, force is an external agent capable of changing a body state of a rest or motion. It has a magnitude and a direction. The direction towards with the force is right. So force is defined as the external cause, that is the body experience as a result of interacting with the another body. Whenever two objects interact, a force is called as the force. For example, in our hand, left hand and right hand, they are interact to each other, right? Then we have to apply the force to each other, right? Can I write? Yes, friends.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, force is the push and pull process, right? We can call that is the force is a push and pull process, right? Force gives an object the energy to move, to stop moving or change direction, right? It has a magnitude and direction. Force can cause by the object with mass to change its velocity. It is a vector quantity. And what is the SI unit of the force? Yes. What is the SI unit? Who is tell? What is the SI unit of force? Yes, friends. Okay. SI unit of force, that is the newtons. Okay, and it is a symbol capital F. Next one, that is the types of force, that is a magnetic force, gravitational force, frictional force, applied force, tension force, normal force. So what is the magnetic force? Yes.
Magnetic force is applied by magnet.
Yes, yes, very good. For example,
Metal. Magnet. When we use magnet lifting any heavy material like metals, we can uh, lift it by the magnet.
yes, yes, for example, that is a train tracks, right?
Yes.
No? Gravitational force, it is a
Which is
gravitational
applied
force.
by Earth. Which is applied by Earth gravitational.
Yes, yes. And for example,
All which is thrown by
yes,
upward
we
side
all, no?
downward. Yes, it is attracted.
Yes, yes. Yes, very good. Gravitational force, that is the example, that is a we are stable to stay on the ground because of the gravitational force, right? Next one, that
Yes,
is a frictional force. What is a frictional force? Yes. What is a frictional force? Yes. Frictional force, that is a slow down the moving object, right? For example, rolling ball stop after some times, right? Why?
yes,
Because the
yes.
process is a slow down, and this process is called as the frictional force, right? Then apply force. It's very simple. We apply the force in any box, tool. These force are called as the applied force. Tension force. Yes.
It is
What
stretched
is?
by any material
Yes, very good. So tension
like
force, that
rubber,
is a stretch.
rubber.
Right, right. Stretching force, na? Rubber, rubber
Yes,
band, etc. Very good.
yes,
Normal force, that is we normally push, है ना?
yes,
Chair, normal push. That is the we not forced to more apply. You just push it normally. That is called as the normal force. That is gravitational force. What is a gravitational force? Yes, हो गया ना ये? Right. Sorry. Magnetic force, frictional. Yes. Electrostatic force. So what is a electrostatic force? Yes. Electrostatistics force, that is electric charge extend on each other, right?
yes,
It is the force between electrically charged particles or objects that are not moving. For example, that is the uh, charge comb and small objects, है ना? वो experiment पता है सबको, वो पेपर के टुकड़े रहते हैं, उस पे हम ऐसे कोम ऊपर से करते तो वो उसको चिपक जाते हैं ना, बिकॉज ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स फोर्स, राइट? Charge comb can attract small objects like grain or of a sugar, right?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next one, that is the, see, these are the examples of the frictional force. So what we we, we see, that is the what is the frictional force. So example, that is a walking, driving a car, writing, breaking a bicycle, rubbing hands, climbing a hill, hitting a match, playing a sports, opening a jar. These are the examples of the frictional force. Nantar beyond force. What is a beyond force? Yes, yes, friends. What is the beyond force? जिसको हम ऐसे टहलना, तरंगना बोलते हैं ना, उसके ऊपर ऐसे क्या बोलते हैं उसको, तरंगता है क्या? यस, उसको बोलते हैं बुयांट फोर्स, राइट
Floating,
ना? तो जैसे हम,
floating.
हाँ, जैसे हम ये देख रहे हैं अभी पिक्चर में कि पानी के ऊपर ऐसे बोट है, तो उसको बोलते हैं
Float,
बियॉन्ड फोर्स.
Floating. Floating,
यस,
floating.
यस. Then after mechanical force, what is a mechanical force?
Applied by any material or uh, applied on any material. The force, like uh, stretching any object by thread or any material.
Yes, yes, very good. For example, that is a kicking a ball, right?
Yes,
So, so we already see what is the muscular and example. Next, frictional, right? So, gravitational force. These are the examples. So, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Pooja ma'am, Anuradha ma'am. Thank you so much. Have a
Thank you,
nice day.
Reena. Thank you so much, Reena. I congratulate you because very nicely you conducted this seminar. It was so interactive, though the number of attendees were really less, but still you tried to make it more interactive. Yes. She has selected, actually, if you see, whatever topic selected by Rinal, it was vast because she has covered the basic concepts in the science subject, is related to physics subject. She has focused on the motion, energy, force, basic concept is the definitions of motion, definition of energy, definition of force. Yes, and along with that, you can see so many means she has not only covered the types of motion, but she also touched the three laws of motion, right? And even the types of energy, types of forces she has covered. And if we see the scope of the topic, whatever topic selected by her, it was really wider. So really, I appreciate her efforts. You can see her slides. Limited content was there. Orally, she has explained all the things along with the proper examples. Proper illustration was there. Thank you so much, Rinal. And I also appreciate Pooja because she was very interactive during the entire session. Thank you so
Yes,
much,
ma'am.
Pooja.
Thank
I'm
you,
expecting
ma'am.
the same thing because see, all the concepts, everyone is familiar with all the concepts, the basic concepts like motion, energy, force, different laws of motion, different types of forces, energy, right? But now this is the time to revise those things, right? Because there is a long gap. And already the content it is there in the course 106. So because of that, we are going to hold the similar activities for 106. Yes,
Yes,
very
ma'am.
Okay,
nice,
ma'am.
Renal. Keep it up. Keep it
Thank
up.
you, ma'am.
What I'm expecting, see, you can go with the English in between, you can go with the Hindi language also. Because the main thing, it's only about the understanding.
Yes, ma'am.
And various n number of examples given by the Renal. Very nice, Renal. Please keep it.
Yes, thank you, ma'am.
Okay. And I also appreciate because see, उसके पास छोटा बेबी है कितने years old है Renal?
2.5 years, ma'am.
देखो कितना छोटा है ओनली 2.5 या 1.5
2.5, ma'am.
2.5 और आपको पता है कि बीइंग मदर छोटे बच्चे कितना इंटरप्ट करते हैं यस और उसने मुझे सुबह फोन किया मैम छोटे बच्चे की आवाज आती है तो आप किसी और को मुझे नहीं मुझे देना ही है एंड आई कैन सी हाउ नाइसली शी हैज कंडक्टेड द एंटायर सेशन यस
Actually, ma'am, वो सो गई.
नहीं वो ना वही ना वो सोने पे सुहागा है ना कि एक्चुअली आपके मन में भी था ना उतनी इच्छा थी हाँ मुझे देना है मुझे अच्छे से करना है
नहीं, मैंने
तो
इसको पहले ही बोला कि तुझे जो करना है घर पे वो सब मैं सब समेट लूंगी. तुझे जो करना है वो कर. बस मुझे तंग मत कर.
देखो
उसने
अगर दिल
पूरा
से कोई भी
घर
चीज
भर के
चाहो
रखा
ना
है.
तो वो हाँ वो कंप्लीट हो ही
हाँ.
जाता तो भगवान भी हमारा साथ देते हैं चलो
मैम,
अच्छी
मेरा
बात है
2 टाइम वेस्टिंग हो गया, मैम.
इट्स ओके रिनल लेकिन अभी तो हो गया ना आई अप्रिशिएट योर एफर्ट्स प्लीज कीप इट अप yes
यस,
now
मैम.
today we are going to stop here but I'm expecting the next means who is ready to give seminar on day after tomorrow yes today is Wednesday right
Ma'am, ma'am,
okay Pooja
I want to.
okay so which topic
Yes,
you have
ma'am.
selected Pooja for the seminar
Current, electric current.
okay okay so please be ready and the same thing I'm expecting make it more interactive सभी
Yes,
को
ma'am.
सभी कंसेप्ट पता है थोड़ा सा उसको रिवाइज करने की जरूरत है राइट
Oh, yes, ma'am.
okay so I think we should stop here